Hello, this is the luckiest maths teacher in the world. Thank you so much for tuning into this video, and hopefully by the end of it, you'll be able to use trigonometric graphs to solve equations such as these. So how would graphing help? Well, what we could do, if we wanted to solve 2 sine 2x plus 1 equals 2, what we could do is we could graph y equals 2 sine of 2x plus 1. We could graph y equals 2 and find the point of intersection. So let's go ahead and graph 2 sine of 2x plus 1. Alright, so we rule up our Cartesian planes. Next, we know that this number is the mean position of the graph. So if this is 1, it's the middle of the graph. So the 2 tells us that the amplitude is 2, so it's going to go up to 3 and down to -1. So we know that sine starts at its mean position, so it's going to start there. Again, if you didn't know that, you could just substitute in x equals 0 into this equation, and you would get y equals 1. Now, because of this 2x, the 2 in front of the x means the period is 360 degrees over 2. The period is 180 degrees or pi radians. So, of course, sine's going to go up and reach its peak, this time at 45, not 90, because of the 2x. And then it's going to come down back to its mean position. It's going to hit its bottom. Then it's going to go back up to its mean position. It's going to reach another peak. Back down, and then up. So it completes 2 cycles rather than 1. So we've got like 1 cycle here, and then a second cycle here. So then, of course, graphing y equals 2, that's just a straight line that goes through y equals 2. So then all we're doing is calculating the points of intersection along here. So calculating this point here, 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 and here. Now, you can't see them on my graph, and that's the limitations of the iPad. You need to be really accurate when you're drawing your graph, or what you can do is use your graphics calculator. So on your graphics calculator, graph this, and get your graphics calculator to calculate the point of intersection. So you end up getting the solutions. The first one here is 15 degrees. Then we have 75 degrees. So then this solution here will be 195, and then the final solution 255. So we found 4 solutions between 0 degrees and 360 degrees by calculating the intersection. So once again, you have to be really accurate when you graph or use your graphics calculator. So this is very useful for equations like, let's say, tan x equals x. So this is a transcendental equation. We actually can't find solutions here easily. There's nothing we can do to both sides to make this easier. So what we would do is graph y equals tan x, y equals x on our graphics calculator, and get it to calculate the point of intersection. So the graphical approach, yes, it's a bit cumbersome. Yes, you have to be really accurate or use technology, but it helps us solve equations like this that we can't do by hand. All right, thank you so much for tuning into this video. This has been the luckiest maths teacher in the world. Have a great day.